I'm going to invite you now to find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. And before we start, I want to remind you of your personal agency in this process. Everything that we are going to do together is driven by your own comfort level. So if you feel any kind of resistance, I'd like you to ask yourself, am I comfortable taking this further? Do I want to grant myself the permission to go deeper? And if you find yourself in a place where you don't feel ready, or if you feel resistance and you don't want to push through, trust the lesson in your resistance. You don't need to rush this process. You can come back anytime when it feels right. Honor exactly where you're at. Now take a deep breath and close your eyes or soften your gaze, whatever makes you feel safest. We're going to tune in to the here and the now in this exact moment. Follow the flow of your breath in and out. And when I say that, I mean really bringing your awareness to how it feels in your body. What expands as you inhale and what contracts as you exhale. Take a moment now in this breath to ground into the present moment, because we are going to be doing work with our inner child, and it can be delicate work. And if you work with any angels or guides or ancestors or ascended masters, invite them now into your space. We bring forward only those beings who are walking alongside you in support of your highest good, your highest truth, and your highest purpose. And as we call them in, whether they are known or unknown, they are surrounding you in this horseshoe shape. All of these beings who've come in to support your physical vessel, your body, as you dig into this work, to help you feel grounded, so that you may feel safe and secure to elevate and go up. And so with that, I invite you to take a nice, big, beautiful breath. And as you exhale, I invite you to feel this gentle lifting sensation of your soul exiting your body. So if you look down, you can see that your vessel is sitting there fully supported by all your divine guides. And you can rise up through the room, through the building that you're in, above your city, and through the clouds is this gentle parting, this golden light, this beautiful energy emanating from your heart center. And it pulls you up, and it pulls you forward, and it moves everything out of the way until it pierces through the atmosphere. And you are among the stars. You can see them all around you. And as you continue to rise, once again, you are going to pierce through this veil that is the backdrop of stars now, and enter into a space that is essence. Everything is white. Everything is clear. And even in this space of infinite possibility, without definition or character, there is a sense of home here, of belonging. And if the space is new, it still feels familiar and safe. And if you look off far away in the distance, you can see the formation of a beautiful building. And as you move closer, it becomes more defined. And this building is ancient, old, sacred. And how this building appears to you is going to be unique to each individual. It might look like a castle or a temple. It might look like a beautiful hobbit house. Trust how it appears to you and slowly make your way in its direction. And as you're journeying along through the white space towards this structure, you may be alone, or you may be guided with familiar beings. They could be angels and ascended masters, or a loved one who's crossed over. It could be the higher self of a loved one that you have in your life now. But whoever greets you, it is a really welcoming, supportive experience. It is the feeling of someone who has your back, who's here to cheer you on. And though they walk in silence, they are there with you as you make your way towards the structure in the distance. Take a nice deep breath. You make your way to the front of the structure and you reach the stairs and you head in. And the first thing that you notice is a large room that almost looks like an old library. There are shelves, and there are books, and there is a big long table down the center of this room. You want to take in the details, see how ornate it is, what the wood looks like, what the colors are. Take it all in because this expression is very individual and personal to you. Out around this table, you are going to see that there are several seats, and each one is filled by a divine being who has come here to be your teacher and your guide. And if you work with them regularly, they may be the same beings that are holding your vessel in the physical space, but they may not. You may recognize them, or they may be foreign to you, but remember who they are. Allow them to introduce themselves to you. These beings make up your spiritual board of directors. This is the team that has your back. They are the beings that you turn to when you need guidance and support. And you may notice there are one or two that are towards the head of the table that feel more familiar, more magnetic to you. These are your go-to beings. And if you're only going to choose one to really foster a relationship with, that's who it would be. And as you're taking the time to get acquainted with your board, make sure that the body is still deeply engrossed in the breath. We want to keep everything feeling neutral, serene, anchored in this moment. Now, the beings at this table are supporting your adult life and the foundation of the life that you're living. Everything that has taken you to this point has in some way related back to them. They have been on the soul journey with you from the beginning. And they too have a relationship with your inner child. Their invitation to you now is to claim responsibility for your inner child, to take her under your wing, to connect with her deeply and mother her and nurture her and love her and give her the things that she needed that she didn't get. You are her confidant and her warrior, and they are championing you with this cause. And if you turn your head now and you look towards the door of this big, beautiful, ornate room, you will see her standing there. And depending on what is coming up in your life at this moment, she's going to appear at a specific age. And if you come back to this exercise one other time, she might show up for you differently. Trust that whatever you're seeing right now is relevant to what you're working on. And whatever healing is to take place begins with her. So take a moment right now to connect with her. Recognize where she is in her life. How old is she? What is happening in her world right now? And this part is particularly relevant because there is something that is relevant to what is happening for you. There is always a connection. Now take a moment to thank your board of directors and to claim the responsibility they have bestowed upon you. Thank them for the role they have played to take you to this moment and for reuniting you with your inner child. And you can walk towards her, and if she's amenable to it, you can take her hand. And if she's not, if she is shy, you guys can just walk together alongside each other out of the building and back out into the white space. Now, somewhere before you, there is going to be a wooden soapbox that magically manifests right before your eyes. You can invite her to stand on it. And as if by magic, a beautiful golden megaphone appears at the base of the box. Hand her the megaphone. Remind her now about the power of her voice, about how her words matter and have impact on the world, and how her message is needed by those around her, how her love, her wisdom, her knowledge, and her essence are integral to this little universe. And though she's been taught to be quiet or to be small, although she's been told that her words and her feelings don't matter or they matter less than someone else's, and although she has been encouraged to be quiet and not outspoken, that this moment is her chance. She is standing on a literal soapbox. She holds a golden megaphone in her hand, and in this wide open space, her voice will carry far and wide and loudly. This is her chance. And so when she pushes the button, what does she say? Give her a moment to express herself and bear witness. And if she's hesitant, encourage her and give her the words that you did not receive in your youth. How comfortable is she? How easily do the words flow? And it's important that I ask you, the adult, these questions because there is a direct correlation with the things that you may be holding back. When we're not expressing, the energy behind the voice is waiting to be fully claimed. And in this moment that begins with her, you are claiming it. It doesn't need to be perfect or polished. It doesn't need to be anything other than wholly genuine for what you actually want and need to express. Listen to what she says and how she says it. What does that mean for you now? And when she has stopped, she hands over the golden megaphone and she'll step off of the box. And if you feel comfortable, I would highly encourage you to step back up on that box yourself. And now this is your moment, the moment of being witnessed and of witnessing, of reclamation of your truth, your power, your voice, and the impact of your words. You have the golden megaphone in your hand. You have the adult wisdom and knowledge and experience of the world. This is your chance to voice the things that have gone unspoken in your everyday life. This is your chance to claim your voice, your message, your values, your impact. This is your chance to voice everything you didn't say because you worried it would hurt someone else. Everything you didn't say because of fear or judgment. Everything you didn't say because you were afraid. None of that matters now. This is your chance. And if you look straight ahead, as the megaphone is reaching your mouth, Archangel Gabriel, the angel of communication, of voice and speaking, of truth, is standing right in front of you, eye to eye. Speak up. What do you say into the megaphone? As your voice reaches out into the vast openness of the white space, what vibration is it emanating? Are you releasing? Is there pain that has gone unexpressed? Are you reclaiming? Are there things that you have wanted to say and wanted to do in the world but held back because you were worried about outshining someone else, or you were worried about persecution? Were you worried you wouldn't get it right? Or was it just love? And I say just love, but love in itself is more than enough. Speaking about love, about what you love and who you love and how you love, all of that can come out now in this space, this wide open space where the only thing that you can see is your inner child beside you, the soapbox beneath your feet, and an angel directly in front of you who is cheering you on. This is your space. How do you use it? Breathe into it and into this moment. And if it feels uncomfortable, then be with that. Let it stretch you. Just breathe. What is the truth that comes from your lips? How easily does it flow? Where are you still holding back? And what would it take to move that effortlessly? Your voice matters. Your message matters. And your feelings matter. And this is your permission to honor them all. Your truth shall set you free. Gabriel is walking towards you now. And in her hands is this beautiful sphere of golden light. When she was further away, you couldn't really make it out before, but it was there. And as you spoke, you released into it. And as you embraced and stepped into the power of your truth, all of that energy was captured in this sphere that she now holds in her hands. What started out as a plain, shimmery golden sphere started to glow with the power of your voice and of your words. And Archangel Gabriel walks over to your inner child and hands her this beautiful golden sphere. You step down off your soapbox and you put down the megaphone and you kneel before your inner child as she takes this golden sphere and presses it against your chest gently, and it starts to dissolve slowly until it becomes part of you. And while it is being absorbed within your heart chakra, you will feel the warmth slowly starting to spread. And in particular, it's going to make its way into your throat chakra to clear away any debris that might be in the way of you living a fully expressed life. And the light is going to start to stretch out and inside of you, reaching into each and every cell of your being. The first place you're going to feel it is in your solar plexus chakra, where it's going to begin to awaken the courage and confidence within you. And you'll feel it move up past the heart, climbing towards the throat, where it unlocks and awakens the truth within your voice. And then it carries on and continues to stretch and reach into each and every cell of your being. It feels warm and almost like the vibration of a hum, a tingly sensation that is running through every bit of you, lighting up each of those little molecules inside you, imprinting them with the vibration of your truth. The truth is not only in you, it is part of you. It is not only out in the wide open space, it has moved within. There is connection to wisdom and truth and also kindness. It gets to be something that gets brought into your physical forms here and now so that you can live it and walk it and honor it and honor her. She who had the courage to go first and to speak the things that have gone a lifetime without being said. She who had the courage to go first and speak the things that have gone a lifetime unsaid by her. She who took the beautiful, powerful truth and regifted it to you. Every time you honor your voice, you honor the divine inner child within. Every time you choose, personal choice where you choose action, when you choose what is right over what is comfortable, you are making a choice that she didn't have to. This is your reverence. This is your devotion. This is honoring of this aspect of you, this aspect that has looked for time and attention and love and validation, and your actions now give her all of that and more. You are liberating her. You are setting her free, and so with that, you can take her hand if she's uncomfortable. You can give her reassurances when she needs them. You can share the wisdom of your heart. This is the time. This moment is the foundation for this relationship. Breathe into that. Trust that it is exactly right. And remember this moment in this place so you can come back here anytime you need to. And when you're ready, you'll want to say goodbye to her in whatever way feels comfortable or appropriate or right. And you'll send her off to play in a place that she feels safe and held. And you'll start to walk towards the openness, this vast white space, until you pierce through. And once again, you're among the stars. You're almost swimming through the air, making your way back, breaking through the atmosphere, and you are amongst the clouds. Big, wide open skies, and you are drifting, drifting, drifting down, easing gently through the roof of the building your body is in, drifting through the floors of any upper levels above you, down, 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 down into the here and the now of your physical form. And we're going to take a moment now to breathe all of that in. Breathe in the awareness of your body, to recognize the energy that is in this room of all these divine beings who have held your vessel and kept it safe. And when you're ready, take one final breath and open your eyes, coming back into the arms of the present moment.